cabeça. Se as lágrimas embaçam seu olhar e o coração... Ai, mamãe, vai pra sala, vai pra mamãe gravar, senão eu esqueço.
E a minha comidinha?
Dou já. Se as lágrimas embaçam seu olhar e o coração já não consegue mais se alegrar, é nessa hora que... Meg, tu tá vendo alguma coisa? Gente, não tem nada. Não tem ninguém aqui. Misericórdia, meu pai. Lá em cima é uma casa, porém desativada. Agora tudo fechado. Ó, aqui é a escada. E ali é a Meg. Diz oi, Meg. Fique aí, viu, Meguinha? Fique aí. Fica aí, Meg. Ai, não posso fazer muito esforço, não. Os olhos brilhando, é impressão minha.
Please, just leave me alone.
The post features a family photo where a teenager is holding two of their cousins. However, what stands out is a dark, shadowy human-like figure positioned in the centre. The figure's face seems to blend into the background, making it difficult to determine whether it is an actual person or an unexplained visual anomaly. The owner of the picture clarified that this was not a doll. This eerie image has sparked discussions across the platform. Some believe it could be the spirit of a family member, while others struggle to find a logical explanation.
Look what this night camera was able to capture after the lights went out in some apartments where this man was doing some electrical work. In the video, you can see this creepy hand that pops out of nowhere, and you can clearly see that this is not a human hand.
She was home alone when something tries to get in. A girl named Emily was home alone one day when she begins to hear what sounds like an animal moving around by the door. As she gets closer, she hears this. Something mimicking many different voices can be heard by the door, begging for Emma to let it in.
Are you there? Let me in.
And this is why I can't call the cops, because when I go to look, there's no one there. This is a window, there's no people, but this is a window, and you can really see out there. It's hard to see out there.
Whatever this is seems to be quickly moving around the door, stomping around, as if it's trying to find its way inside. But as Emma looks above the door to see who it is, nothing's there. Could it be that Emily captured some sort of mimic-like entity trying to lure her into opening the door?
A man named Antonio works in construction, rentals and horse sales over in Mazamilta, Mexico. Late one night, he was checking over a cabin in the woods that he was fixing up and planning to sell. So every while he would come over to visit the house to check the condition of things. That's when he noticed one of the lights flickering in the upper floors as he was outside. So he pulls his phone out to record the situation, but then he sees something horrifying. As he looks at the flickering light, he sees a terrifying, creepy, pale figure slowly moving up to the window to look at him. The figure seems to look very dark and unrecognizable, even when the bright light flickers and lights up the room. To make matters worse, Antonio is completely alone. There isn't supposed to be anyone near this cabin, let alone inside it. Antonio decides to go inside and see what's going on for himself. This is what he captured. Scared, Antonio searches the entire cabin. Luckily, it seems to be empty. Antonio has no idea what he saw inside.
Okay, we're deep in the woods. Sort of, we're like on the border, because like there's a side of the woods where there's people's houses. But I came to a trail that led to a trail that led to a trail, up the hill, and I came down this, and as you can see, probably can see, it's blocked. There's trees knocked over, blocking it, and cut down so that it's hard to get down the hill. But I saw what looked like a fire pit. So I come down the hill. Now remember, we're still in the woods. We're still in the woods, right? I don't know what this is. Do you see the trees? Look at the white. Okay. I was like, okay, these are probably no trespassing signs, or maybe it's something for the wildlife or something. Look what these are. What the is going on in here? These are all different people, and they're all just... This is Utah, Florida. They're all different. They're all different. Every single one.
Okay, there's nobody here, right? Nobody here. What is that? Because it is not me. This is me leaving, closing the door. What the fuck is that? And here comes the door back opening. And nobody's there. But yet. Hi. What the fuck?
Happened here. I think there's been a glitch. So there's an Arco here, right? But there's an Arco here too. So like, What?
The following footage comes from a man with the handle name of Hoodie out of East Detroit. When I first was reviewing this video, I couldn't see what he was seeing. I thought maybe it's a flag that's reflecting on the ground from the house. But then you see the creature. There is something on top of the house and it's not a flag. This is something else. Take a look at this footage. Tell me what you think.
The fuck is that? Ain't shit up there. Ain't shit up there. So what the fuck? Where you going? Fuck is that? Fuck is that? Alright. Hey, I'm black. You can get the fuck up out of here.
While driving through a forest in Hertfordshire, an entity in a white dress runs alongside the car, keeping up with the car's speed and even surpassing it at times. The spirit runs through the forest with such ease it's hard to fathom, as a human could never run through the brush and debris on a forest floor. At this speed, it's simply impossible. Watch this.
Yeah, it's up here in the mountains.
Oh snap, dude, what that was? Why my house?
Are you guys gonna be okay by yourself?
I'm not staying here. He's gonna stay at our house.
You're done, dude.
Well, I'm not tripping, I heard that.
No, I heard that too. Everybody did.
Oh my god. It was quiet when we walked up, huh? Yeah.
Campfire, it came up from the mountain.
You want us to go back down?
Yeah, just go inside, lock the door.
Okay. Yeah.